The Palestinian Authority is displeased with Jewish visitors at Judaism's holiest sites. The PA Ministry of Awqaf and Religious Affairs said that Jewish visits to the Temple Mount were attacks on the site and that Israel was attempting to take control of the Cave of the Patriarchs in Hebron. So the Cave of the Patriarchs in Hebron, lots of biblical ties in the Old Testament, lots to do with Israel, everything to do with Israel, nothing to do with Islam, but Islam claims that it is theirs and nothing to do with the Jews. Again. And this is the site, Judaism's holiest site, where the temple is stood and all the proof is there. It is their spot, but Islam claims it is one of their holiest sites. Do you see the problem here? And by attacks, they mean the following. So today I went to town this morning to go and get one or two necessities, and I attacked the grocery store. I attacked it. I attacked the milk aisle, I attacked the bread aisle, and I took my loaf of bread and my milk and I left. It was an assault. It should be stopped. Because I don't work for them and I don't belong to them. But how dare I attack them by going there peacefully, buying what I need and leaving friendly and sharing the gospel where I could. That is what they mean by attack. Your very presence on the mount, that is your holiest site. So if you go to church on Sunday and they've claimed it as their holiest site, you're attacking the church by your presence. And remember, the Jews are not even allowed to pray at their holiest site. Then they're removed. The Palestinian Authority Ministry said that this is an attack. It is escalating. It is dangerous plans for the Temple Mount and the Dome of the Rock. Later on, the statement notes that the above-mentioned attacks were visits by Jews accompanied by security forces. The Palestinian Authority denies Jews any right to the Temple Mount and sees the site as an Islamic holy place, and therefore uses language such as break-ins, invasions, occupiers to any Jewish visitors that come there. So let's just get this straight. Muhammad was never in Jerusalem. He went there in a dream. And the dream from where he was all the way to Jerusalem to the mountain, from there, whoop, up to heaven to experience his stuff. Huh? Even in your dream, you couldn't go directly to heaven. You had to go via Jerusalem so that you can claim it as one of your holiest sites and then up, when there is literally an entire holy book proving that Israel has authority in that area and it belongs to them. That God Most High, Yahweh, is the actual sole owner of that site. But of course the enemy will spin any lie they can all the time. This whole thing is going to play a huge role in this agreement that's coming up really fast for that final week. And again, my opinion is Antichrist, whoever he is, whether it's one of the leaders we're watching or someone that's going to pop out of the shadows after we're gone, is going to use this site as a way to bring in that final week of peace and stability, peace and security. And he's going to have all of those leaders agreeing to it that normally wouldn't agree to it. The PA, Turkey, everyone, Saudi Arabia, they're all going to agree. Egypt, they're going to sign and say, cool, give them the site. Because he will have already had a meeting with them telling them, don't worry, we're going to give them 7 years of peace, but 3.5 years in, while we bide our time and build up our forces and our plans, we will attack and take it away from them and wipe them off the face of the earth completely, including their name. That will be his pitch that they will buy into because they will believe him. So watch this space. Pray for Israel. Pray that the Lord keeps working in the hearts of those Jews that have still not turned to God. Pray for all of those that are there in the mission field that can get there and keep ministering and preaching to the Jews on the streets, because there are lots of testimonies of eyes going open and understanding blossoming as God picks some of those Jews now already to come to a saving grace and knowledge of Jesus Christ. Keep looking up. Shalom.